I have a confession to make. 41 years old, successful career in corporate, building a business. Yet again, I've had many successful in my life. You know what's been driving all of it? A challenge or a fear of enoughness. Yeah, you heard me right. Not feeling like I'm enough, not feeling like I have enough, not feeling like I'm doing enough. And what I've come to realize is that I am not alone in this. You see, most of the things I've done in life have come from the heart. My heart was like, we want to do this. We're going to do this. And then guess what? That enoughness, sickness, as I call it now, that enoughness, fear within all of us was like, hold my beer. I'm going to drive this. Jump on a call with a potential client or potential individual that wants to join, let's say, my adventure in trust in Costa Rica. It's a project from the heart. I know it's going to be transformational for myself and everyone attending. But the fear of enough kicks in. If this person doesn't sign up, you're not good enough. If this person doesn't sign up, your vision is not good enough. If this person doesn't sign up, you're going to be in trouble. How are you going to make the money for the retreat? If this person doesn't sign up, you look like a fool. People will laugh at you. They'll abandon you. You won't be enough for them. So you see, everything we do in life, everything we chase, be it a promotion at work, a better job, a better partner, a better car, a better house, a better whatever, is out of this fear of enoughness. And it dawned on me that once we become aware of this, we now have a choice. Whenever we are faced with a situation, guess what? You can now ask the question, is this coming out of a place of fear or a place of love? Because you see, if you are enough, if you have enough, if you do enough, then anything that comes after is from love. It's from the heart. Because you don't need that promotion to be good enough, to have enough. You don't need that next client to be good enough to have enough. You shift the energy from one of chasing and needing to an energy of attracting and love. Oh boy. When I found this out in meditation, it's almost like a veil got lifted off of my face. I call it the biggest breakthrough of my life. And I've had many. For those of you that know me, I've had some massive breakthroughs in the last 2.5 years. With plant medicine, with my angelic guides, with my shamanic path, with my healing abilities being revealed, with my channeling abilities being revealed, with all of it. Yet, this is what I consider to be one of the biggest breakthrough. Why? Because now I'm aware, which means that once I'm aware, half the battle is over, which gives me now a choice. Do I do something about it, or do I let this fear of enoughness control my life? Do I let this fear of not being enough, doing enough, having enough control my life? Because if I let it control my life, then it's going to go in the same direction it's always gone in. A direction filled with fear, filled with pain, with loss, with desires that can never be fulfilled. Because it's an illusion, it's a chase. But if I choose differently, if I choose to look in the mirror and realize I am enough, how would my path be different? If you are enough, how would your path be different? Would you show up differently for those that love you and those you love? Would you show up differently in your work or in your business? Would you show up differently in your community? Would you show up differently for yourself? If you were enough, would you beat yourself up over failing at a specific task? Would you beat yourself up for not working that overtime for a company you don't even care for or a job you don't even like? Would you beat yourself up for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time? If you were enough, truly enough, and if you did enough, truly enough? No, you wouldn't. You would come from a place of love. You know, my coworker is going through a tough time in their life. I'm going to spend an extra 5 hours to help them out. Not because I have a fear I'm going to get fired, in other words, not be good enough for the job. Not because I have a fear I'm going to lose my friend, because again, not good enough, not doing enough, but because I love my friend. Can you imagine how that changes your life? Can you for a second stop and think what else it shows up in your life? This fear of not being enough? Boy, this was a tough pill to swallow for me. It took me a while to come to terms. And I know that what I'm saying right now is going to prickle quite a few of you. And I know it has for me too. But knowledge is power. When used as knowledge, meaning you take it into account for your perspectives, and you then take action on that knowledge, assuming you agree with it. So I'll put it out there for all of you. When are you going to be enough? When are you going to be doing enough? When are you going to have enough? Now, in this very moment? Or when we reach the next goal, the next objective, the next part of your vision? That's it, brothers and sisters. That's all I have for you tonight.